MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Buccaneers and the Lightning. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ted Mcclendon gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Standing in, Hank Harvey. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Hank Harvey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's his swing on the very first pitch this afternoon as this is lifted in the air to center. In there, a base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Maurice Carter.
Into the box, Maurice Carter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The first baseman, Taylor Presley.
Stepping in now, Caleb Presley. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Matt Taylor.
Digging in, number 34. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First offering on its way. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, this is, you always want to try to strike first. And I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Into the box now, Marco Mendoza, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Carter on second. Taylor is over at first with 1 away. Lined into left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. In now, Howard McKinnon, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Janssen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Janssen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Second and third here, one man out. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
At the plate, Tim Pierce. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Virginia is out in front here, 3-0. Auguste Barnes will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, Jeremy Finch.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Lightning, the shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
Here it comes. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Barnes is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Keith Patterson as the first pitch. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1 and 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Matt Davis.
Now at the plate, Matt Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Now at the plate, Eric Kern, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
So now to the plate, Auguste Barnes, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dotson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 10, Hank Harvey.
Digging in to try it again, Hank Harvey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball one.
Runners on first with one down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. From the stretch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Reed Fortenberry. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fortenberry is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping up now, Tristan White. First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Set to get his day started, Chris Dotson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Darryl Small.
At the plate, Darryl Small. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Small has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Maurice Carter. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gilchrist arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, Caleb Presley.
Ready for another chance? Caleb Presley. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run here in the early going as they move on top 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The center fielder.
Standing in now, Max Taylor. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball left outside.
Swing and a liner. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The right fielder, number 66, Mendoza.
Striding in once again, Marco Mendoza. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-1.
Count, 3-2.
Howard McKinnon would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the third coming up. Virginia is on top 4-0. Leading off the inning, Marshall Gilchrist, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And that misses. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Ted Mcclendon. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Finch.
Into the box, Jeremy Finch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Howard McKinnon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
McKinnon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
One ball, one strike, the count. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive, he's got it. What a play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Tim Pierce, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
So digging in now, Eric Kern. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swings through it for strike number 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Runner at first here, one man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Auguste Barnes, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit back up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in, the switch hitter, Keith Patterson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Matt Davis. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
In now, Reed Fortenberry. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The first baseman number 3. Gilchrist. What?
Now in the box, Tristan White. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Virginia is on top here, 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Hank Harvey, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder. Hank Harvey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0.
2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. The 2-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Rory Carter.
Stepping in, Maurice Carter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, the first baseman, Taylor Presley.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Caden Atwood enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Atwood.
Stepping in now, Caleb Presley.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for one. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Chris Dotson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Janssen.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Darryl Small waits on deck. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mendoza is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman, Darryl Small.
Coming to the plate now, Darryl Small. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Marshall Gilchrist. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Striding into the box, Max Taylor.
Max Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66, Marco Mendoza.
Digging in, Marco Mendoza. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Howard McKinnon, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Pierce, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, and he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Juan Hernandez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Jeremy Finch. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, Patterson, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Strike taken up in the zone.
Look out, 1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Matt Davis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Way outside. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Reed Fortenberry, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Tristan.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in Tristan White, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Two men are on with two men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. The Buccaneers lead this one 4-2. Anthony Richards is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Eric Kern.
The shortstop, Eric Kern.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dotson is there to put it away for route number 1.
The pitcher, number 40, Auguste Barnes.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Auguste Barnes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Richards playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2.
The 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box now, Hank Harvey. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A pause and the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Chris Dotson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Into the box, Darryl Small. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So striding in, Marshall. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Irwin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Gallegos will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, Maurice Carter, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So stepping in, Caleb Presley. First pitch on its way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch, you could get super greedy right down the middle.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home.
Nope, that's inside.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. First and second here with nobody out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ball and a strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Jesus Rodriguez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Rodriguez.
Standing in now, Howard McKinnon, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gilchrist moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jim Pierce.
Digging in now, Tim Pierce. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Eric Kern. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Too high, and it's 3-0. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Luis Vargas will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. for the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he lays off there 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Popped up. Patterson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Buccaneers lead it 7-2. Carl Davis is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Davis.
Leading off the inning, Jose Gallegos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball swung on and missed.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. This is hit softly to third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
At the plate now, Jeremy Finch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One out, nobody on. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Patterson, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
High in the air into shallow left center. Harvey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, Matt Davis.
Now at the plate, Matt Davis. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard to short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tracy Stewart enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Hank Harvey. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Harvey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1.
1-1.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rory Carter.
Now at the plate, Maurice Carter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Caleb Presley.
So coming to the plate, Caleb Presley. First delivery to him on the way. And right into the shift. But this is foul for the first strike. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Ray Gentry takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Gentry.
Ready once again, Reed Fortenberry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Reed.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Now the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Tristan White.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Chris Dotson, as he'll swing and miss at a first-pitch slider at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
David Willingham will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Buccaneers are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. Virginia hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Auguste Barnes takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the